Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive today
Oh,
into the world of crypto and Bitcoin,
right.
and specifically the risks and opportunities they present,
Okay.
for growth-minded leaders and investors like you.
Yeah.
So we've got some fascinating material to unpack here.
All right.
Expert opinions, financial analyses, real-world examples.
Cool.
By the end of this deep dive, hopefully you'll have a clearer understanding
Uh-huh.
of the forces that are shaping the crypto landscape
Okay.
and be better equipped to make informed decisions
Yeah.
about your own potential involvement.
Sounds good.
We'll even touch upon some
Oh,
surprising parallels
okay.
between the rise of Bitcoin and
Interesting.
the downfall of iconic companies like Sears.
Wow. Ah, okay.
It's a fascinating time to be looking at all this, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
It's like we're witnessing a massive shift
Uh,
in the global financial landscape.
yeah, I think so.
The recent market volatility has been pretty wild, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we've seen Meta experience the
Yeah.
largest single-day equity loss in history,
Right.
a staggering $251 billion,
Wow.
while Amazon is booming,
Uh,
especially with their investments in companies like Rivian and their
Yeah.
cloud computing platform, AWS.
that's right.
And then you have Tesla, right?
Oh, yeah.
Reaching a $1 trillion valuation,
Incredible.
surpassing traditional giants like Ford and Volkswagen,
Right.
despite generating less revenue.
Interesting.
That says a lot about investor confidence in their technology
Yeah,
and future potential.
I think so.
Tesla's valuation being 15 times higher than Ford's,
Yeah.
despite Ford generating significantly more revenue,
Right.
is a powerful illustration of the market's bet
I see.
on the future of electric vehicles
Uh-huh.
and Tesla's position in that market.
Yeah, definitely.
What's interesting is that Tesla isn't just disrupting the auto industry,
Right.
they're pushing boundaries in the energy sector too,
Oh, yeah.
selling electricity directly to customers in Texas.
Yeah, I read about that.
It makes you wonder,
Uh-huh.
could cryptocurrencies play a similar disruptive role
Yeah.
in the financial world?
Interesting question.
But of course, as with any emerging technology or market,
Right.
there are risks to consider as well.
Yeah, of course.
Think about what happened with Evergrande in China.
Oh, right.
It's a sobering reminder
Yeah.
that even seemingly powerful companies can crumble,
Yeah,
and the ripple effects can be felt across the global economy.
absolutely.
Evergrande's default highlights the inherent risks
Uh-huh.
in a volatile market,
Right.
and the situation with the Chinese government trying to balance intervention
Yeah.
with letting companies face consequences is a
Mhm.
fascinating case study.
It is, yeah.
It really is.
Um,
And it raises an important question.
Okay.
Could we see a similar collapse in the crypto world?
Oh, are you asking, like,
Could a major cryptocurrency follow a similar path?
it's possible?
This brings us to the million-dollar question.
Okay.
Should we invest in crypto?
Right.
I mean, on the one hand, there's the potential for massive returns. On the other hand, there's the risk of losing everything.
Yeah, there's no easy answer.
There are no easy answers, are there?
Not really, no.
It requires careful consideration, informed decision-making,
Uh,
and a deep understanding of the forces at play.
right.
Maybe looking back at history can give us some valuable insights.
Oh, okay.
Think about what happened to Sears.
Sears, yeah.
It was once a retail giant,
Right.
seemingly invincible,
Yeah.
but they failed to adapt to changing market conditions,
Uh,
and new competitors like Walmart emerged,
right.
ultimately leading to their downfall.
Interesting.
It's a classic example of how even the most established players
Uh-huh.
can be disrupted if they don't innovate and evolve.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder,
Okay.
could Bitcoin, the current darling of the crypto world,
Right.
become the Sears of tomorrow?
Wow. That's
Is it possible that what we're seeing with Bitcoin is a bubble that's eventually going to burst?
it could be.
Or is it truly a transformative technology that's here to stay?
That's the question.
Only time will tell.
Right.
But I think the key takeaway here is that early success
Yeah,
doesn't guarantee future dominance.
I agree.
We need to be cautious, do our due diligence,
Uh-huh.
and be prepared for the possibility
Okay.
of significant shifts in the market.
Right.
And it leads us to another crucial question for investors.
Yeah.
What factors should we consider
Okay.
when making decisions about crypto investments?
Like, what are the things we should be thinking about?
Well, for one,
Yeah.
we need to assess our own risk tolerance.
Right.
Are we comfortable with the volatility inherent in the crypto market?
Yeah.
What are our long-term financial goals?
Okay.
And how does crypto fit into our overall investment strategy?
Right. All good questions.
These are all critical questions to consider. It's not just about chasing the next big thing.
No.
It's about making informed strategic decisions
Yeah.
that align with our individual circumstances and goals.
I agree.
Precisely.
It's like
It's like navigating a ship through uncharted waters.
exactly.
You need a good map, a keen eye on the horizon,
Right.
and the wisdom to adjust your course as needed.
That's a good analogy.
And that's precisely what we're aiming to do in this deep dive,
Okay.
to provide you with the map and the compass you need
Cool.
to navigate the exciting yet often turbulent world
Right.
of crypto and Bitcoin.
Makes sense.
So we've talked about the market volatility,
Yeah.
the potential for disruption,
Right.
the risks involved in the crypto world.
Of course.
But let's shift gears a bit
Okay.
and explore something I find really fascinating.
Okay.
The human element of investing.
The human element.
It's not just about numbers and algorithms, is it?
No, not really.
It's about psychology, emotions, and decision-making under uncertainty.
Absolutely.
Investing, especially in something as new and dynamic as crypto,
Yeah.
is deeply intertwined with human behavior.
I think so.
Understanding those psychological factors
Mhm.
can be as crucial as understanding the technology itself.
Yeah, that's true.
And one thing that really stood out to me in the research
Okay.
was the concept of risk tolerance.
Risk tolerance. Yeah.
Something we touched on earlier,
Uh-huh.
but I think it's worth delving into a bit deeper
Okay.
because everyone's risk appetite is different.
Carver, sure.
What might feel like a calculated risk to one person
Yeah.
could feel incredibly reckless to another.
Absolutely.
And that's where self-awareness becomes so crucial
Yeah.
before diving into any investment,
Yeah.
particularly in a volatile market like crypto.
Right.
It's essential to honestly assess your own risk tolerance.
How much can I afford to lose?
How much are you willing to lose?
Uh-huh.
How comfortable are you with fluctuations in value?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And it's not just about how much you're willing to lose financially, is it?
No.
It's also about the emotional impact.
Emotional impact, right.
When you handle the stress
Yeah.
of seeing your investments drop significantly in value,
Uh-huh.
even if it's just a temporary dip.
That's a really good point.
Investing can be an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
And crypto,
Yeah.
with its rapid price swings,
Oh, yeah.
can amplify those emotions.
For sure.
If you're easily swayed by fear or greed,
Uh-huh.
it might not be the right investment for you.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think this ties into another psychological factor that's really prevalent in the crypto world.
What's FOMO?
FOMO,
FOMO, right?
the fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out, yeah.
We see those stories all the time, don't we?
All the time.
People hearing about others making huge profits
Yeah.
and then jumping in
Uh-huh.
without really understanding what they're getting into.
Right. That's dangerous.
FOMO is a powerful force.
Yeah, it is.
Especially in a market
Yeah.
that's often driven by hype and speculation.
Yeah, that's true.
It can cloud judgment
Right.
and lead to impulsive decisions that you later regret.
You don't want to do that.
It's like that saying,
What's that?
if it sounds too good to be true,
Yeah.
it probably is.
That's right.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement,
Yeah.
but it's crucial to maintain a level head
Stay calm.
and make informed decisions
Mhm.
based on research, not just emotion.
Definitely.
And that's where due diligence comes in.
Due diligence. Yeah.
It's not enough to just rely on
Okay.
what you hear from others or see on social media.
Yeah.
You need to do your own research,
Right.
understand the technology,
Yeah. Huh.
the team behind the project,
Yeah.
the market dynamics,
Right.
the risks involved.
And the factors.
It's about treating crypto investments
Yeah.
with the same level of seriousness and scrutiny
I see.
as you would any other investment.
Okay.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Us.
It's a complex and evolving landscape
Uh-huh.
that requires careful navigation.
I agree.
And I think that's where experience and mentorship can play a valuable role.
Mentorship. Okay.
Don't be afraid to seek advice
Right.
from those who have been in this space longer,
Yeah.
who've learned from their own mistakes,
Huh.
who can offer guidance and support.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
It's like any other field, isn't it?
I think so.
Learning from those who have come before you
Right.
can save you a lot of time, money, and heartache.
Absolutely.
And it's not just about learning from their successes,
Yeah.
but also from their failures.
Yeah, for failures. Okay.
Understanding the mistakes others have made
Uh-huh.
can help you avoid making those same mistakes yourself.
I see. Yeah.
Because in the world of investing,
Yeah.
Sometimes the most valuable lessons
Mm-hmm.
come from the times you lose,
Right.
not the times you win.
Interesting.
It's about developing that resilience,
Resilience.
that ability to learn from setbacks
Yeah.
and adapt your strategy accordingly.
Makes sense.
And maybe that's a good segue
Oh.
into another important aspect of investing,
What's that?
the long-term perspective.
The long-term perspective. Okay.
Because with all the hype and the volatility,
Right.
it's easy to get caught up in the short-term fluctuations, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But successful investors in any market
Mm-hmm.
tend to have a long-term vision.
Long-term vision. Okay.
They understand that markets go through cycles,
Yeah.
that there will be ups and downs along the way,
Right.
but that the key is to stay focused on their goals
Mm-hmm.
and not get swayed by the noise.
I agree.
It's about having that conviction in your investment strategy,
Conviction. Okay.
that belief
Yeah.
that despite the bumps in the road,
Yeah.
you're on the right path.
That makes sense.
And the conviction should be based on solid research,
Uh-huh.
careful planning,
Right.
and a deep understanding of the underlying fundamentals.
Yeah, it's not about blind faith.
It's not about blind faith, is it?
No.
It's about informed optimism.
Informed optimism. Okay.
It's about believing in the potential of the technology
Okay.
while acknowledging the risks and challenges that lie ahead.
That's a good point.
And I think that's a healthy perspective to have,
Yeah.
not just for crypto investments,
Right.
but for any venture
Okay.
that involves uncertainty and risk.
I agree.
It's about embracing the unknown, isn't it?
The unknown. Yeah.
While also being prepared for the unexpected.
You got it.
And that, I think, is where the real excitement lies.
Your real excitement.
It's in that journey of discovery,
Uh-huh.
of navigating uncharted territory,
Yeah.
of learning and adapting as we go.
That's a good way to put it.
And maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
along the way,
Uh-huh.
we'll uncover something truly groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Nothing that has the potential to change the world.
That's what we're all hoping for.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive,
We have.
from the volatile market swings
Yeah.
to the psychology of investing.
Uh-huh.
It's clear that the world of crypto is complex
Yeah, it is.
and multifaceted.
Absolutely.
As we wrap up our exploration,
Okay.
I think it's crucial to distill some practical wisdom
Yeah.
from all this information.
Okay.
Some key takeaways that can guide you
Uh-huh.
as you navigate this exciting
Yay.
yet often turbulent landscape.
Absolutely.
So if you had to boil it all down
Okay.
to a few essential pieces of advice
Uh-huh.
for leaders and investors interested in the crypto space,
Yeah.
what would they be?
Well, first and foremost, I would emphasize the importance of continuous learning and adaptability.
Okay.
The crypto world is constantly evolving.
Right.
New technologies are emerging.
Yeah.
And the regulatory landscape is shifting.
I see.
Those who thrive in this environment
Uh-huh.
are those who are willing to embrace change,
Okay.
to learn and unlearn,
Right.
and to adapt their strategies accordingly.
Makes sense. It's not a static market.
No, not at all.
You can't just learn the basics and then coast.
Right.
You need to stay informed
Huh.
and be willing to adjust your course as needed.
Absolutely.
And I think that ties into another crucial point,
Okay.
the importance of balancing
Yeah.
creativity with character.
It's creativity with character.
It's not enough to just have brilliant ideas
Uh-huh.
or to spot potentially lucrative opportunities.
Right.
You need the integrity, the discipline,
Yeah.
and the perseverance
Okay.
to execute those ideas effectively, to navigate the challenges,
Right.
and to stay true to your values along the way.
I agree.
It's that combination of vision and execution.
Yeah.
You need both to be successful in any field,
Uh-huh.
but especially in one
Yeah.
as dynamic and unpredictable as crypto.
Absolutely.
Now, of course,
Uh-huh.
we can't talk about investing
Right.
without talking about risk management.
Risk management. Okay.
And this is an area where I think many people fall short, particularly in the crypto space.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype
It's easy to get caught up in the highs
and the potential for quick returns.
and the potential for quick returns.
But it's crucial to remember
Yeah.
that every investment carries risk.
Every investment carries risk.
Absolutely.
And it's not just about acknowledging the risk.
Right.
It's about understanding it,
Uh-huh.
quantifying it,
Okay.
and having a clear strategy in place
Yeah.
to mitigate it,
That's right.
diversifying your portfolio, conducting thorough due diligence,
Yeah.
setting clear investment goals,
Right.
and perhaps most importantly,
Yeah.
knowing when to cut your losses.
Undercut your losses.
These are all essential elements
Okay.
of a sound risk management strategy,
Makes sense.
and perhaps seeking guidance from those who
Yeah.
have more experience.
Mm-hmm.
As we talked about earlier, mentorship can play a valuable role,
Mhm.
especially in a field as complex as crypto.
I-
Don't be afraid to reach out to those
Okay.
who have navigated these waters before,
Uh-huh.
who have learned from their own successes and failures.
That's right.
They can offer invaluable insights
Yeah.
and help you avoid some of the common pitfalls.
I agree.
And as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I think it's important to circle back to something we discussed earlier,
Right.
the need for a long-term perspective.
Long-term perspective.
It's easy to get caught up
Right.
in the day-to-day fluctuations of the market,
Uh-huh.
the FOMO, the hype cycles.
Yeah, it can be distracting.
True success in investing,
Okay.
whether in crypto or any other asset class,
Uh-huh.
often requires patience,
Yeah.
discipline,
Okay.
and a willingness to ride out the storms.
That's a good point.
It's about having that conviction
Yeah.
in your investment strategy, the belief that despite the inevitable ups and downs,
Right. Yeah.
you're on the right path.
That's-
And that conviction should be grounded in solid research,
Uh-huh.
careful planning,
Yeah.
and a deep understanding of the underlying fundamentals.
It's not about blindly following the crowd
It's not about blindly following the
or
crowd
chasing the next big thing.
or chasing the next big thing.
Right.
It's about making informed decisions
Uh-huh.
that align with your individual goals,
Okay.
your risk tolerance,
Yeah.
and your long-term vision.
And ultimately, it's
Yeah.
about recognizing that investing, like life itself,
Oh,
is
yeah.
a journey, not a destination.
Right.
There will be twists and turns along the way,
Uh-huh.
unexpected challenges, and exhilarating triumphs.
I see.
But the key is to stay focused,
Okay.
to keep learning,
Uh-huh.
and to never stop exploring
Right.
the vast and ever-changing landscape of possibilities.
Well said.
Yeah.
And with that,
Mm-hmm.
we've reached the end
Oh,
of our deep dive into the world of crypto and Bitcoin.
It's been a great discussion.
I hope you found this exploration insightful and thought-provoking.
Yeah.
Remember, this is just the beginning.
Okay.
There's a whole universe of knowledge out there
Right.
waiting to be discovered.
Absolutely.
Keep asking questions,
Uh-huh.
keep learning,
Yeah.
and keep diving deep.
I like it. Oh,